So we've got a couple holes in the boat.
We're gonna run out of time to be in America before we finally are able to obtain a mechanic that can finish doing the work we need done.
Oh. Literally watching epoxy dry. So we've got a couple holes in the boat where the life raft used to sit, and it's going to rain, so we don't really want the holes to be in the boat any
We're
longer.
doing this just because it's about to rain one time.
Well, that's one reason why we're doing it right now anyway. I got this idea from Andy from the YouTube channel Boatworks Today.
Yeah.
So what are we doing? Explain what exactly we're doing.
So
here.
these holes are like under a 1/4 inch. This is a solid laminate, about a 1/4 inch thick, I estimate. And we do not have access to these back two. Maybe these front ones we would have access to. But long story short, we're going to pour some thickened epoxy in here and up to the surface. And if we were just to do that, apparently we run the risk of them popping out. And so what we're going to do is dish this out a little bit. You can see in this example here that we've taken it down
to I did a good job there.
Fiberglass or Hallberg. And so the idea is that I'll cut little circular fiberglass round just out of some cloth, and we'll, after we fill it with thickened epoxy, we'll use some neat epoxy, as they say, and we'll dab the glass on there. And that way there's a larger surface area grabbing on the top, and it's less likely to pop out ever. And then we can try and get some gel coat. The guys in the yard said they might give me a little bit of gel coat. Otherwise, I'll just buy a little thing. I don't think we're going to color match it, so these little spots will end up being whiter than everything else, but at least they'll be properly done.
It'll be the cleanest looking thing on the boat.
Yeah, that's right.
Basically how we spend our days lately. We wake up, we have some coffee, sometimes play a couple of rounds of Settlers of Catan on the iPad. Whenever we hear some noise outside, we jump up and take a look at what boat is going past us. Yeah, what else do we do?
Research how to fix holes in the top of boats.
Yeah, a lot of research.
And then read our way through all the people that like
Stupid
talk
people.
like they're an expert, but then you realize that they made a handful of mistakes or something. You know, we're less interested in learning by doing. I mean, we like the idea, but we're trying to avoid making mistakes or spending money where we don't need to or whatever.
Yeah. We're gonna be taking the sails down today because it's a nice day. And for the boat to go up on the hard, we can't have the sails on it. So you gotta do that. All these random things, like you just want to get the task finished, like you're just filling a hole. It would seem easy. Everything when it comes to a boat project is 5 million steps. Prep part takes forever.
And I think that's where a lot of people start cutting corners, is that they look at it and they go, man, I know that's just so much commitment of time or whatever. Complexity, time and complexity. They just start making kind of their own version of it, deciding what parts they think are the most important.
However, sometimes that does work, but this guy doesn't like doing anything that way. Everything has to be by the book.
Very rarely, I will cut corners. I mean, I'm worried about my own human error at making the repair horrible enough. I mean, these aren't going to be the last holes we fill, I figure, so better to learn how to do it properly now and get the practice doing it right.
I mean, we could have a tool, like with a little sanding disc, little small one, and go.
Yeah, I was going to run to the store and buy a Dremel before I thought, you know what, let's just see. I've never sanded it down by hand.
Let's just take everything and make it harder. Why not?
Let's see how the gel coat goes here.
Testing.
And then
Testing things out.
Kristen came back and said, can I help? And I said, yeah, put sandpaper in your hand.
Here we are. You get to watch us with sandpaper in our hands, sanding holes.
Living the dream, as they say.
Living the dream. We hope you enjoy it. And there's always something going on. Like, how big is this thing? Fighter jet. Don't hit the bird. Take this panel down so we can access the underside. Trying to protect Look at all that new wiring you did over there, hey? Wow, looks good. Okay, now we're at the stage where Jeff is putting some tape on these holes from the underside. Jeff wants me just to shine the flashlight straight down. There he goes. Nicely done. Only one more to go. Woo! Screwdriver in the hole. Jeff is over here. He's leaning his whole body, sticking his arm through. I'm waiting to feel him on the underside there. There we go. Yep. Okay, so now you're coming up. Yes, I see you cleaning in there. Now let's see what he's got. Let's see the dirt. Yeah. This is like turning into a full-on how-to video, hey babe? Because we know exactly what we're doing. Or how not to. Yeah, maybe. But if you ever need to fill some holes where the underside of it is not very good access, try this trick. You never know. Maybe it'll work for you. Checking out Fort Macon.
So why don't we go out there, or it's right here, right? So we'll follow it along, check out whatever that is, and then we can walk along the ocean side. Sand.
Ooh, I like it. Ooh, little sneak over there. Sneaking, peeking. The sand is so soft.
It is very fine.
Wow. We've been cooped up on the boat at the marina for too long. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I had to get out of there. Do something else.
Yeah. Free our minds and go on vacation for a little bit. Wow, look at these gnarly currents.
Yeah.
Woo. We definitely need a working engine to get out of here. Oh yeah! Look how pretty it is here. That's my kind of place, the beach. Jeff's leaving me behind. He wants to walk. I want to explore. Okay, we're doing another go around in a circle. Look at this beach. Holy.
It's basically the same beach. We came back because
Yeah,
it's epic.
Atlantic Beach. So beautiful. Okay, we're gonna go and follow this pathway and see what we find up here. Oh, I found a Jeff and your footprints.
Okay.
Take me to the beach. Going up to this viewpoint. Oh my gosh, what did we find up here? Like a Christmas tree graveyard. Oh. And we finally made it to this viewpoint. And the Christmas tree graveyard on this side. Look at that view. Nice and warm. 15 degrees Celsius today, approximately. And,
Sunny.
Yeah. We'll
I need sunglasses. My broken sunglasses are not helping me out.
Yep. Especially in Thailand, you know, get them a million of them for $1, and then you'll never run out. Because if you break one, got another one.
That's right.
Whip it out.
Which I could be using right now.
Yep.
We need to get some propane. We were down to a quarter tank this morning after at least 3 months, right?
Yeah, that's a good amount of time for a $20 propane fill.
Yeah. We're thinking the reality is that we have to head home because we're going to run out of time to be in America before we finally are able to obtain a mechanic that can finish doing the work that we need done.
Yeah. However,
Thanks.
we will go to, I think, Mexico first. We need some beach time.
This is what today was about, getting some beach time.
I need more beach time.
Kristen,
More.
There. Employees only. Well, that makes that simple.
Oh, we don't work here, but I wonder if they're hiring.
Can't work in America.
Ah.
This was a standard artillery cap.
Oh. Can you imagine people standing on the other side of that, shooting it off?
French weapon.
So many things we don't realize or can't even imagine happening from the past, hey?
Yeah, I know.
Here's some info. World War II defense of Beaufort Inlet, the soldiers. Here they are with that
Oh, they show you coverage of the guns.
gun, yeah. Ow, ow! Letting loose. And it took how many soldiers to man this gun over here?
11.
11, and they were able to shoot off 4 rounds per minute. It's not very many.
That was before Red Bull. With Red Bull, probably like maybe 5-6 rounds a minute.
Red Bull gives you wings. Good morning. It's a beautiful one today, and because of the nice weather, we're going to take advantage of it and finish off our fiberglassing project. Jeff has started the prep behind me there for this morning. Trash bag underneath there in case there's any drips that come from the holes above. Okay, next step, we're going to be putting on our little fiberglass rounds. The epoxy has cured enough. It's been, what, maybe about 30 minutes, 40 minutes, something like that. And we're going to do 2 layers of this. Is that right? Yeah.
So the idea behind this glass is that we'll stop the plugs from ever punching out.
Like a change in temperature or something.
We're all about it. Yeah. Well, or walking on it, flexing, the boat flexing, stuff like that.
There's a boat going by. Oh, look at the puppies. Having a good time. Oh my goodness, dolphins. There's 2 of them. Oh, they're following in the wake of the boat. Oh, so cute. Aw. The captain is never satisfied.
I'm just trying to do it right.
Inspecting every angle possible. Twice,
Oh,
3
tricky.
times,
I
5
had to, like,
times
fill them and do it
for an hour. Yep, yeah.
Worry about timing and fill them. I've never done this, and I'm trying to like do different applications, right? Like these ones, we have the tape behind's easier. These ones, you gotta watch out.
It'll get you.
But I think you got it.
Literally watching epoxy dry.
Not
Fiberglass.
Not anymore.
He didn't want to leave the boat. He wanted to watch it, make sure that you got the timing right.
I had to, yeah. Well, and it's a good thing I didn't, because if we went for the amount of time that I figured, it would have been too long.
Oh,
I
snap.
just caught these ones as it
Time
was.
has come to take the tape off.
Tricky, tricky. So I can tap this.
Ta-da! But of course, Captain is not satisfied.
Tap it down.
Little touch-up time. Get ready for next time on Sailing Joco. We're gonna go back over here where there's a grassy area. Oh, stop! New windlass just arrived at the marina office.
went to the office to see about them printing a UPS return label for our
For what?
windlass.
What do we need to return?
Oh, our brand new windlass has to go back.
Oh, yay!
Yeah, hole in the casting. That's always great.